Is there any chance Vasil gets a call up in September? He has been pitching very well. I believe Vasil is now on a little bit of a hot stretch here. So his last 3 starts, he's pitched 19 and 2/3 innings. This is from our friend Evan Stockton, who obviously does a great job calling the games for the Syracuse Mets. 19 and 2/3 innings, 11 hits during that stretch, only 4 earned runs, 6 walks, 15 strikeouts. After Vasil got off to a really tough start in AAA, as a lot of guys do when they make the jump with the offensive powerhouses that are in AAA. It seems like he's settling in, Joe. Is there any shot we see him this year? It seems maybe a little crazy, but when you consider what Carlos Carrasco is right now, maybe it's not.
I don't think it's impossible. I wonder if the Mets will be careful with the 40-man roster spot that would be required, because you would be starting Mike Vasil's service time early because he's not Rule 5 eligible this offseason, so you don't have to add him now. But if you do, if you add Mike Vasil now, it better not be for whatever. We want to take a look at him for a couple starts in September. The idea better be we're adding him to get a look in September because we think he has a chance to be the number 5 starter opening day 2024. Like, that's got to be the vision if Mike Vasil's coming up. I know a lot of people are just like, call up the kids, give them a shot. 40-man roster spots are very valuable. You only have 40 of them, naturally. And certainly throughout a year, you're always calling up guys, sending guys down, DFAing guys, and you don't want to kind of box yourself into a corner. So I think Vasil's pitching much better. I do think he needs to do a better job of holding his velocity into games. There has been over this stretch, even though he is pitching well, you've seen the velocity tick down a little bit when he got to the 6th inning or so. So just something to keep an eye on with him. But Vasil's a pitcher I feel great about, whether he is coming up in the next month or if it's something we see sometime next year when an injury arises. Like, he's in AAA now pitching fine. So he is on the short list of starting pitching depth of its organization. I have him number 2 in the organization behind Blade Tidwell. So I feel good about his potential. I think he's every bit of like a number 4 type of starter, which you need to develop your own number 4 starters instead of paying $15 million a year for, I like what Jose Quintana has done as a Met, but you don't want to have to constantly pay someone like that. And if you could develop your own, I think that brings an incredible amount of value. And Mike Vasil kind of looks the part of it. And it wouldn't shock me if you saw him in the next month, but I would caution the Mets. If you guys are listening, just make sure if you're going to call it Mike Vasil, the idea is because you see him competing for a job opening day 2024, not just to take a look at him.
Joe, I don't often correct you, but sometimes it's necessary. Jose Quintana is the number 2 starter on my New York Mets right now. So that is a guy that you do pay. So,
that's fair.
Now how things quickly change. Good for Quintana coming back and pitching lights out, and hopefully he keeps it up, because him being a back end number 4 or number 5 at this level for 2024 really changes the optics and the view of the Mets.